So, 5th time's the charm, right? God, I hope so. This is Time with Tim, hopefully. Welcome, my friend and fellow subscriber, to the Writer's Mindscape. This is Time with Tim. I'm Tim, and today we're doing a channel update and possibly a personal update. I haven't decided yet because I've recorded this 4 other times. Yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's dive right into what's going on with this channel. I'm just gonna slide right in here because apparently my camera didn't record this part of the video, but the audio got recorded. Oh well. So what you're missing is, I don't have a problem with my branding. I love the Writer's Mindscape. It's awesome! I just have a problem with the quality of videos I've been putting out. More specifically, with 2 shows. That is Time with Tim, this show, and In My Experience. But not Apps for Writers. I love that. I'm happy with the quality of that, and the quality I know is just gonna go up. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break down each show separately. We'll go through what the purpose of the show is, the feel I want for each show, and the issues I'm having with those shows. I'll break each show down separately, then we'll move on to what I'm going to do to improve the quality. Sorry for this inconvenience, so let's get back to past Tim, and he can, do the thing he did actually pretty well. Yeah, 5. My bad. 5 takes. It took 5 takes. This would be the 6th take for this part of the video. Ugh. Let's start with Time with Tim. The purpose of this show is my personal vlog. It's where you get to see a different side of me. Personal, writing, what's going on in my life, and all that extra stuff that you don't see on my writing advice videos. For that, I want a feel of it being more personal. I want it open, free, more where it's not necessarily fully structured like my writing advice videos. I'll have a topic, but I can kind of shoot the breeze while I'm talking, which therefore lies the issue. I ramble a lot, and I mean a lot. If you don't believe me, I'll give you an example in a second. I may have a direction, but I'll keep going for several minutes, and I end up repeating myself either in the same kind of sentence or later on. It's an issue. And the problem with this is my direction. I have bullets, vague bullets, more of a key thought of where I want to cover. And it doesn't go much beyond that. Maybe I'll be lucky to have 2, maybe 3 on the same topic I want to cover. But overall, it's usually, here's this one. Oh, this is the next thing I'm going to talk about. Here's the next thing I'm going to talk about. Which also means I lose track of myself. And then I'm just like, wait, what was I going with that? Because I forgot where I was going. And it's just bad. If you want a proof of how bad it can be when I don't correct or do a new take of it, when I try to edit to make it seem like there's actual conversation on, you get this. What I just read. And after I reread it a few times and I remember it, or I pause, get it, come back and say the line is, I for some reason start to elaborate. That was from take 3. By take, I mean 3rd time shooting this vlog. Oh my god. Yeah, you see? Alright, those are the issues with Time with Tim. Let's jump over to In My Experience. So In My Experience, this is the writing videos where I give out writing advice. Not just writing advice. Taking that writing advice that's been out there that most people get from published authors, books, everything out there on how to write, and I filter it through my personal experience. The feeling for these videos, I want it to be friendly, a friend-mentor vibe with fun, funny, engaging, but very informative. Clearly a scripted video, which is not an issue. The issue is behind the scenes of stuff. We've covered I ramble a lot with Time with Tim. Well, that crosses over to these videos. While I do have a script, I go off script all the time. It's always after I cover my point that's in the script. I feel on the spot that I need to give an example or there's more to be said on it, so I start talking, and next thing I know it, 2, 3, 5 minutes have gone by. The reason behind that, I feel it is there's been no real time to reflect on what I want to cover to make sure I have everything I want to cover. Therefore, when I get on camera, something comes to mind and I don't take the time to process it, I just start talking, and yes. Every so often, I'll have something of gold. It will enhance what I've already said. Most of the time, no. It's just a waste of time. No real good transition to my next point in my script. Speaking of scripts, I'm terrible with scripts. I have my monitor off to the side when I do in my experience. It's where my script is, so I can read through it and I can record it. But by the time I read what I have to say and turn back to the camera, less than 2 seconds, I've forgotten what I have to say. I have to read it multiple times before I can say it on camera, which is not good. Combine that with the rambling, it leads to too many takes. And this is for both Time with Tim and in my experience. I will do, if I'm not happy with how a segment of the video I recorded turned out, I stop and I re-record it. Maybe I'm lucky I get through the entire segment so it can reflect on what I need to shorten. Most of the time it's halfway, maybe even a third of the way through a segment, and I stop because I'm just realizing I'm rambling too long. A video that takes an hour to film, this includes setup and take down of my equipment. About an hour it's good. I'm happy with that, especially since setup doesn't take that long. But when one video turns into 2, 3, 4 hours, I think I've had that once. That's too long for one goddamn video. If that was for 3 or 4 videos, even 2, 3 videos, that's fine. We've covered the issues with both shows. Let's get into the improvements I plan to make to elevate the quality of these shows. Sticking with the format, let's go with Time with Tim. Major improvements I need to make with Time with Tim is my structure. While I do absolutely want to keep that whole not scripted bullet points element, I need my bullet points to be not vague. They need to be in-depth and very detailed so I know exactly what I want to talk about, but there's a gap in between where I can transition between each of them is a good thing. I forgot to mention this during the section on issues was, like the scripts, I was writing these bullets the same day of the video most of the time. Can't do that. I gotta do these bullets in advance. This way, when it comes time to the day of filming, I can actually review my bullets and make adjustments to them now that I've had time to reflect on them. This will allow me to understand my bullets, know where I'm going before I start filming. This way it's always in my mind and I'm not letting my brain wander, it will allow me to keep going forward. It'll allow me to constantly advancing to the next bullet point. Hopefully without having to constantly look down at my notes, which are usually on my lap, off to the side, depending on how the setup is for that video. And ultimately, I gotta kill my darlings. This video is again a good example of it. The first 2 times I recorded this, there were 4 segments. One dealing with this, talking about what am I currently developing, what project, how the writing for Forbidden Realms is going, and it's a personal update. I scrapped the 2 of those. We'll see about the personal update. Not sure if that's gonna get into this one. I gotta know when is too much and when to pull back. And that I think will help with increasing the quality of these. With that being said, maybe I will have to go to a scripted format. If this does not work, I might have to, because I want this to be fun and going forward. But if this does not work, I will have to make changes, make it better. Let's move on to in my experience changes. For in my experience, it's obvious. I have to write my scripts in advance. I cannot be writing them the same day I'm going to record that episode. It just does not work. By doing this, this will allow me to reflect on what I've written already. I can make changes the day of, either add or subtract stuff that I feel is either redundant or repeat, whatever. While I do still want to be able to elaborate on some points, I gotta hold back on that. I do it way too much. While I do want to be able to elaborate and add something that comes to mind, I gotta limit how often I do that. By reflecting on my scripts in advance, and going over the lines I need to say. This will help and lead to less takes for each segment, and the videos will get done faster overall. Okay, those are the changes that are going to be coming to both shows. And there's one bigger and broader thing, and this applies to the entire channel and every piece of content I put out there. I need to continue to make changes on all content as I see issues arise with them. I need to be very reflective on the quality of everything I'm putting out and be aware of, okay, no, this is an issue. I gotta stop that. Or this is working really well. Let's lean into it because I can go more in that, and it's obviously making a difference. Now, I just want to cover one more thing. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll go over my personal update. Okay, let's transition to that. That's all I have for you today. Yep, I'm back. Because I deleted the personal update, I'm back to close out the show. So thank you for watching this video. Please comment down below what you thought of the video. And please let me know what you thought of my honest take of the quality of the videos I've been putting out. Another little update on this channel. You won't be getting any new In My Experience or the new show Bad Writing Advice till probably July now, because this video took me way too long to, because I'm working on those scripts so they're done well. You'll be getting some updates on Forbidden Realm, what project I'm currently developing for the next few weeks for Time with Tim, before I dive into my ethereal series for Time with Tim. Thank you again for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. Since you made it to the end, I'm assuming you did, so would you please consider giving me a thumbs up? It really helps support this channel. Another great way you can support this channel is by sharing this video on your social media. That'd be a great help. Since it's right next to that thumbs up that you're gonna hit, obviously, hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and turn on all notifications so you know when all Time with Tim and other content go live. Thanks again for watching. I hope you're having a great week, and I'll chat with you in my next. Bye.